Creatively Faithful friends. This is Teresa. Welcome back to my channel today. Today is my May wrap-up. I am not sure if I've really officially done one of these before. I don't remember doing April. I might have. Sorry, I had to get my books. So I read 5 books this month. And read, well, one I'm still reading. And today's June the 5th, so I didn't quite make it. So that book will probably need to go in June's wrap-up, because I'm not going to be able to talk about it. Anyhow, so I'm going to put these down, and I am going to talk about them one by one. In no particular order. These are not the order I read them in. Okay. The Burning of Rosemont Abbey. I read. It is by Naomi Stevens. I really enjoyed the book. It had some intrigue and some mystery. And you had to solve a crime in it. Well, I didn't solve a crime. There was a crime that had to be solved in it. And it was about a family. And everything was a slow burn romance. I hope I'm not giving too much away in that. And anyhow, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. But I am giving this book 4 stars just because it was kind of slow paced. So that is that one. Calling on the Matchmaker finished up a series for me by Jody Hedlund. It is the Matchmaker Shanahan Match series. This is a book 1. No, not Calling on them. I'm sorry, that's the wrong book. Oh, you know what? I'm going to hold this book up for you. It's called Marrying the Matchmaker, a Shanahan match. And I just remembered in looking for it on my shelf. I already gave it to my friend so she could read it. So anyhow, it finished up a series for me. Book 4 follows another one of the Shanahan siblings and her little adventures and in finding a match. And I really, really enjoyed that book. I have given every single one of these books 5 stars. And as I'm holding up Calling on the Matchmaker, I do have Calling on the Matchmaker and Marrying the Matchmaker, the 4th book in the series. And so I'm going to be looking to find the other 2 books in the series so that I can have this series, because it's a series that I thoroughly enjoyed. So all 5 stars, every single book I gave 5 stars. The next book that I read in the series was gifted to me by Taylor from Tales and Treats with Tay. I won the February little contest or little challenge, whatever that they had. I won that, so she asked me to give her an Amazon wish list, and this was on my Amazon wish list since it was fairy tale retelling. She gave it to me, gifted it to me, and it's by Karen Whittemire. And maybe because I read a Karen Whittemire book in that readathon, To Love a Beast, and it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. This book has so much faith base in it. It was a beautiful, absolutely beautiful book. Beautifully written. I loved the story. The story was unique enough that it was a different story, but it was similar enough that you knew that it was following Beauty and the Beast. So just a wonderful faith. I would definitely recommend this book. Definitely 5-star book. The next book, the one that I'm carrying over until June, And I do have one more book to talk about. The one I'm carrying over until June is The Bitter End Birding Society by Amanda Cox. And I am buddy reading this with a friend, and we just didn't get through it. Neither one of us. So I am enjoying it. It's a dual timeline, a past and a present. The past is, hold on, in 1958. So that was like right around, I was born in 1957. So right around the time I was born, and then present day. So I really, really am enjoying this one. As of right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to give it star rating wise, but I really do enjoy it. Now, I saved the best one for last. I finally read Theo of Golden by Allen Levi. Levi or Levy. And I have Krista from Books and Jams to thank for this, and I will link her channel down below. OMG. This has replaced any book that I had on the top of my list as my most favorite book I have ever read. I had decided this year I wasn't going to stretch and give some books 6 stars, but that rule went out the window. It was a 6-star read for me. Absolutely wonderful. It's the beautiful story of an elderly man that moves to Golden, Georgia. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. You need to read this book. The best book I have ever read. Besides the Bible, that is. And it was Allen Levi. It was his debut novel. And oh my gosh, the writing in this book, the faith in this book, this book was fabulous. So yes, you need to read this book. If you love reading, this is a book that you need to pick up. So anyhow, now I want to also move on pretty quickly to my little book haul that I did last Friday when my husband and I went out for an outing. We haven't gone for an outing in a very long time, and we just took a little trip last Friday. We went to Hobby Lobby and did some shopping. We went somewhere else. We went somewhere else, and then we took a little trip down to another little town that's in us. I had read about a bookstore down there, and so we went book shopping. Oh, we went out to lunch. So anyhow, the lunch deal wasn't that fabulous. Oh, I know where else we went. We also stopped at the library to pick up some books I had on order. Echoes of Mercy by Kim Vogel Sawyer. That is on my 26 and 2026. And it on my spinner wheel for my June TBR. This is the book that came up. And then I had another book on hold. I'm going to have to fit this in somehow in my June TBR. It was not on my June TBR. And it is kind of a pretty long book. I didn't realize how long it was. It's over 400 pages. But I heard great things about this book. This book made me think of you. It's got a great little premise. The lady's husband died and left her at the bookstore books for the next 12 months for her first year without him. Wow. So I'm anxious to read this book, and I've heard really good things about it. So both of those will be going on my little shelf right up here, hopefully to get to in June. Now, the this book made me think of you. I waited about 2 months to read that. So I might just stick that in right towards the beginning of the month, as soon as I finish the first read that I chose. Then at the little bookstore we went to, I know nothing about these books. Oh, sorry for leaning down. I know nothing about these books, but they looked like they would be very interesting books, and right in my kind of wheelhouse of the books I like to read. So the first 2 books that I got, and I'll have to do some research on what's book 1, book 2, and book 3. They were published in 2004 by Jenny Aiken, and it's called the Silver Hills Trilogy, and the first one is Light of My Heart. And I'll just read a little bit to you. I don't like to read a lot on the back, but I do like to read a little bit. Oh, this is book 1. It says on the back of it, she wanted to change the course of her life, but this lady doctor didn't know what she was up against. So that is going on my bookshelf. And then the next book is Song of My Soul, and it is book 2. And the little blurb that I'm going to read says, when you're running from the past, it always catches up to you. So that's book 2. I do not know if they are intertwined, if they're definitely, go in order as a series does, but we'll see. The 4th book I ordered or picked up, and I'll have to get one of those other books. I want to tell you how much I paid for these 4 books. It's called Where Time Stood Still by Beth Adams. The ladies of Magnolia Investigations are hired to investigate their most haunting mystery yet. Ebenezer Creek is notorious because during the Civil War, hundreds of enslaved people drowned in its waters when they were abandoned by the Union Army. Those are the 2 sentences I read that made me decide I wanted to pick this book up. So that one looked really good. And this is called To Love Anew by Bonnie Leon. And I'm thinking that it is part of a series. It was published in 2007, and I'll have to do some research. The reason I think it's part of a series is it says Sydney Cove up here. So anyhow, Hannah Talbot has no one. Forced to leave the only home she's ever known, she works for a cruel employer who brutally takes the one thing she has left, her dignity. So, and I got all 4 of these books from the Christian fiction section of this bookstore, so I know that they're Christian fiction. So let me grab this book that has the receipt in it, and I will tell you how much I paid for these 4 books at this little free bookstore. I spent $21.48 for these 4 books. So, yes, yay. And it does say Sydney Cove Series number 1 on the receipt. So, they must have it, in their register really good. So yes, I've paid $21.48 for 4 books. That was fabulous. So that's my May book haul and my May wrap up. Thank you so much for joining me today for this quick video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.